Hello everyone and welcome back to Medieval Dynasty. Last time we, as much as we could, we hunted. We also did 2 quests which we just completed, which is great. We still have one last side quest, which is the night hunt, so we're gonna have to see what they want us to do at the end of this day. And we also built our village, and I think we can see it in the map already a little bit. If we go here, oh my god, look at all those buildings crafted for us and constructed for us. Amazing. Today the goal is going to be, I think, to continue the side quests. We already finished the side quest needed for the chapter, and we'll see if we can finish the night hunt. I think I want to get into the Alwyn story and Indigo story a little bit today as well. So first of all, without further ado, let's get back to home, which is here. Oh my god, bear. I forget that it was here. Okay, I need to run. Run. I don't want to die. So, by the way, are we safe? Yes, we are safe. Okay, so we are here. This is the cave where we'll get our minerals early on. We will need to find a way to kill those bears and maybe stop their respawn by building something over there. We'll see. Oh, is it coming for my ass? I would like you not to. Thank you. Appreciated. Sure. Let's go straight home and not check the roads too much, because we'll have to take roads anyway at some point. So let's go. Wolf? I see them on the left. Let me check. Yeah, wolf on the... Oh my god, there are wolves everywhere! It's crazy! I don't want to have anything to do with wolves, so let me get down this mountain. Beautiful, beautiful village that I see from afar. Great! First thing first, let's depot everything. Amazing. Now that we're here, I also saw that we had some skills that are unused, especially the diplomacy skill. So diplomacy, let's explore them a little bit. So we have more experience gained from diplomacy, very important. More reputation. Affection point where flirting, interesting. Reveal NPC personalities during conversation, I think that could be great. Better selling or buying prices, that's a rush. Faster production done by the NPC, that's a second rush. Less resources needed for the king's challenges, so we'll see that when they happen, but I don't think that's important. Mood reduction, don't care. Lower taxes, don't care. 10%, okay. So I think number 1, number 2, and number 3 are the rush. And then maybe this in the meantime, but at first, like, let's get to the diplomacy. I think that's important. Diplomacy point. And definitely the buying and selling prices as quick as possible, so I can get as much money as possible. Amazing. Now that we are here, we will see what the night hunts come. But let's go do the Alwyn quests real quick. See what we can do for him. And maybe the Unios go one as well. And then, yeah, let's get a move on. Okay, Alwyn, here we are. Hi, what's new with you? Nothing new. I've got my hand full today, not to mention my water skiing is leaking. I swear, it's like it's doing it on purpose, only to make my work harder on this damn day. Well, that's too bad. Can't you just buy a new one? This one's my favorite, I'm attached to it. For you, my friend, I'll pretend that this is not disgusting at all. How can I help? To the west of here is a village where they have a sewing hut. Could you go over there and talk to the sewer to repair my water skin? Of course, that doesn't seem like trouble. I'll be back with you. Stinky water skin when it's repaired. Stinky, stinky. Okay, so where is that? Oh, it's the Denisha, isn't? Yeah, it's Denisha. Denisha. So here the quest from Unesco is all the way up here. Okay. Now that we're here, I think I'll go do that. And I need to flirt with someone. Can I flirt with you? No, I can't. What about romance? Okay. So I'll have to find a traveler, I think, in order to do this. But anyway. So let's go do the quest from Unesco and let's see the Sambor guy. Alright, let's go. And maybe more goodies to get more money. Would be great. Ooh, that's a cart in the water. What do you bring, friend? Planks? 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 Sacks? Rye grain? Okay. Poppy seeds? Okay. Okay. And a person? Do you need any help? How are you? Oh my god, an event! What happened? A moose ran into the road, the horse got spooked, and the wheel hit a rock, and I hit my head and lost consciousness. And when I woke up, there was no horse, no nothing. I hate moose. I wonder if the horse ran away or if it's been stolen while you're unconscious. Do you need any help? I need help, money, a new horse side, but first and foremost, I need a new wheel. Do you have a spare one by any chance? People who travel without carts and wagon usually don't keep a spare wheel in their pocket, but if I can get one, I'll come back to you. Sure, I'm not going anytime soon unless a miracle happens. So let's see what's going to be faster, me or a miracle. A wheel. If I found a wheel here, by the way, I stole his things in front of him. I hope you're not too mad with me with that, but you know what? I don't care. Any case, there's another thing here which is great. Planks, small bundle, small cabbage. Yeah, I don't care about that much. Small bundle, empty. Anything interesting? A bronze axe. That's always interesting. Anything else? Does it seem like it? Okay. That was great, actually. I liked it. Cool. Let's get a move on. Wolf. Fuck. Where? Wolf on the left over there. So let's take a big right. Rabbit. I really ought to hunt a little bit more to get myself some money, but also some experience because I'm needing this XP thingy. Okay, here we are. What a house. Beautiful house. Is this still here? Where is he? Oh, here. Sambor. I think you're lost, boy. Sorry, I didn't mean to this. Wait a second. Look me in the eye and stop shivering for crying out loud. Huh. Black and blue. You're Jordan family, aren't you? Yes. My name is Rasimir. You must be Sambors then. And how do you know that? I was talking with Uni. He told me that you are a part of the Reminders as well. A part of what now? The pack? The one with Uni and Jordan? I've never heard this idiotic name in my life. Oh, sorry. Maybe I've made a mistake. We were called the Undying Fists. Oh my, that's so much worse. Whatever. What do you know? What are you? Like 12? Normally, I would argue with you about that, but I'm afraid you'll kick me in the bucket during this dispute, old man. Oh, there is something I would kick for sure. Smart choice, not? Anyway, I would love to hear some story about my uncle and the Pax Amateur altogether. That's an amazing coincidence because I would love to spend my time telling an old tales by cracking fire. Oh my, really? No, leave my property and forget where it is. Oh, come on! It will just only take a moment. A moment, really. Just tell me, what was my uncle like? How did you become part of the Undying Fists? And what exactly did you do as a pack? You don't know what we did? You didn't get to that part yet. Yeah, alright. But be quiet and try to be less annoying. Where should I begin? Right, at the start, when Jordan he left his home. He was 18 at the time, and if I remember correctly. That clever bastard was always too big for of a fish for his birthplace, and he knew that. Left as soon as he could. But cleverness at such a young age always meant two things, being arrogant and hot-headed. His plan was to set out on a big adventure. That's it. Pretty detailed, huh? Path like that, it paved with skeleton of young idiots. But none of them were Jordan. Either way, he was wandering for days. Days soon turned into weeks and his ration into dust. He was useless as a hunter, back then at least, so berries and mushroom was all he could get, so obviously he needed some coin. He came across a manor with some orchards, so vast they seemed like an ocean. Jordan managed to find some work there. A week of back-breaking labor has passed, his hands were covered in blisters, red skins from the scorching sun, knee pulsating from the pain. I must say, you're really an amazing storyteller. I wasn't expecting that. Shut up! Do you want me to finish? Where was I? Oh, right. He was exhausted from all this strenuous work he's done. Went to the lord of the manor with a smile on his face to collect the payment. His stomach was already full of fantasies of all the delicious treats he was dreaming of buying, and all of that was ruined by the hand of the lord holding a couple of lousy coins. Jordan was furious. That was merely a fraction of the pay he was supposed to acquire. He started shouting at the lord, demanding justice. Peasants were just flies to the lord. Disgusting, replaceable insects. And what do you do with a fly which buzzes too loudly? Both of the lord's palms struck Jordan's cars with the strength of an ox. Jordan fell to the ground stunned, and the lord's guard threw him out of the manor like garbage, stealing that few pathetic coin while doing so. If I may add, it wasn't until the evening when Jordan regained his hearing, and with it came a fervent thought of revenge. Your uncle was quite a capable fighter when I met him 10 years later, but he wasn't back then. He knew the god would massacre him if anyone came close, so he needed to find another way to fulfill his vengeance. Jordan was always ambitious, but that hatred fueled him like nothing before. And what happened next? What came later was me becoming bored of his conversation. Go away. No way, you can't leave me like this. I can do whatever I want. Scram! I have things to do. Screw things. Huh, you really do have Jordan blood in you. You're right, screw my things. They're your things to do now. What do you mean? I mean, I'll finish the damn story when you do what I'll tell you to do. Understood? Just say what needs to be done, you won't regret it. Here, grab this shovel. Wooden shovel. It's a piece of crap, but it will do. There are clay deposits behind my house. Go there and dig up some clay for me. On it, boss. Okay, so I need to dig up some clay. Cool, because I never digged up clay before. Not in this series anyway. He said clay... Oh, well, there you go. That was easy enough. Indeed, this is a shitty shovel. 10 clay. You know what? Now that I'm here, I'm gonna get a little bit more clay. I'm guessing there are other wells, or is that just the one? I'm gonna get a little bit more clay. That can probably be something I can buy. I don't want too much because I don't know if you're gonna have the use of it, but I'll take like 30 of it. Just so I say I can have some at my home. If I need some, I can have some. Good. Yay! Clay. Amazing. Lovely. Okay, let's go see Sambor again. I think he's sleeping, but you know what? I think this is a main quest, so I can probably bother him while he sleeps. Oh, am I stuck? Okay, I'm stuck. I think there is a unstuck. Yeah, there you go. Unstuck button. This is an addition that I did like last year, I think, and that's so useful because I cannot tell you how many times I got freaking stuck on that game. Okay, wake up, old man. You have it? Oh, here, all the clay you wanted. Will you finish the story now? All right. So, as I've already said, Jordan wasn't much of a fighter back then. He didn't have any money nor connection, but he had one thing. An unusual ability. You see, from an early age, Jordan was exceptionally good liar. No sweaty palms, no voice crack, no tells really. Calm, steady breath, eye contact held all the way. He eventually managed to handle any kind of pressure, even in the craziest of situations. But it wasn't that at first. He felt no pressure lying, no stress at all. It was natural for him as breathing. He had absolutely no remorse. That's very interesting and all, but what happened with the Lord? I swear, you little brat, interrupt me one more time and you will meet my wrath. Relax, big guy, I'm all ears. Fucking Rasimir, man. He came up with a plan so immensely moronic and unrealistic that it's really hard to believe that it worked so perfectly. At first, it convinced the nearby town tailor to sue him a whole set of clothes worthy of the most wealthy nobleman. The finest of fabric, silk and thread, you name it. Horrendously expensive. How did he manage to afford it? You may ask. It's simple, he didn't pay for it, so he stole it. I said no such thing. Jordan wasn't a thief, not in the traditional meaning of the word at least. Apart from that, did I finish the damn story? While wearing his new clothes, he traveled to the castle of the king of that realm and entered it. Okay. Now I see what you're making all of this up. That's simply impossible. You're absolutely right, it is. It's mad to even consider trying to put that off. But Jordan, he just walked straight in. I don't blame you for doubting me. Damon would have been the first to doubt a thing like that if I didn't see him doing it 100 times later and with my own eyes. Anyway, he walked right into the castle, and once he was there, he followed through with his plan, which was bedding his wife. Whose wife? The king's. The king's wife. So the queen, indeed. So let me get this straight. The plan was to get into the castle and lay with the queen. Exactly that. You're right. This is the most absurdly idiotic plan I've ever heard of. I told you, but it worked like a charm. I still don't get it. What worked? What has he accomplished by that? After the lovemaking, he dressed up, deliberately leaving his undergarment on the bedside, and told the queen he'll be right back with some refreshments. And then he went to one of the queen's guard, told him that he saw the queen with the company of a strange man sneaking into one of the chambers. The guard rushed in and witnessed the queen naked in bed with a man's clothes right next to her. As a loyal servant, the guard reported on the matter directly to the king himself, who, as you can probably imagine, became furious to say the least. He couldn't really punish his wife, that would be bad for his reputation, but he could pursue her lover. Unfortunately for him, at this point, Jordan was long gone from the castle, riding a beautiful bay mare he borrowed from the stable into the sunset. I still don't get it. You see, the king didn't catch the filthy seducer, but it didn't mean he couldn't track him down and find him. To do so, the only track he could follow was the one thing that Jordan left behind, except his undergarment and the pleasure member of the queen, his name. Not his real name, of course. The name he used when introducing himself to the queen was the Lord of the Orchards. Precisely, now you get it. Haha, that's incredible. The Lord's head must have led the company of his body pretty promptly. He didn't get killed. That wouldn't be in Jordan's style. The queen begged for his life to be spared, so the king threw him in the dungeon where he spent all of this day he has left. Jordan was amazing. All that, just with the power and wits and speech. He surely showed the Lord that he shouldn't have wronged him. Don't get the wrong idea about his reasons. Jordan didn't get through all of that just because of what the Lord did to him. You see, the Lord was cruel, merciless brute. He mistreated all of his subjects, killed for fun, raped for sports. People used to call him laundryman because one of his habits was drowning his bastard in the lake right after birth, like an unwanted kitten. Jordan needed to stop him, and he did, but that wasn't the end of the story. After the Lord's capture, someone had to take his place. He didn't have any rightful successors, but then, with just an uncanny perfect timing, came a distant cousin of the Lord, a charming young man with 2 different eyes. You have to be kidding me. He easily acquired all possession of his sentenced relative, but Jordan didn't want any of that, not for himself. So he took only 3 bags of coin from the treasury and left everything else in the hand of the peasants. They were elated. He still probably worshipped there, I can tell you that. Oh, and one more thing. Why 3 bags, you might ask? That's easy. One for the tailor, another one for the stableman he took the horse from, and the last one for himself, with the exact amount of coin he was rightfully supposed to earn from his work on the orchard. I told you Jordan wasn't a thief, and that was it. He mounted his beautiful mare and left the realm, continuing his adventure. At least that's what the story he used to tell us. So nothing of that may be true at all. But that's just how it was with Jordan. No, I understand what you and Uni were talking about. He really does surreal. I've never met anyone else like that. Don't get me wrong, he had his flaws, but the thing he could do, his tongue wasn't even silver, it was mere pure gold. But wait, you didn't tell me what was the purpose of the Undying Fist. Oh, I thought it would be obvious now. On the day Jordan Mission was born, he knew that the spoiled, rotten elites like that were scattered all around the world, draining life and dignity from the hard, working simple folk. And that he was capable of stopping them, to some extent at least. So that's exactly what he started doing, overthrowing corrupted laws and giving back to the community. He sounded like a hero, a true hero. Well, he wasn't like, I mean, yeah, I guess you could say that. So, how did you join the pack? Jordan was working solo until met Uni. That rat's agile finger could work where Jordan tongue didn't. And then they needed someone with talent they were lacking, like strength, manliness, bravery, independence, gallantry, integrity. Right, I think I get the picture. So they recruited the best there was. I was between jobs at the time, so I gave them a chance, and finally the pack started to really make a difference. But I don't like to brag. Oh yeah, notice. Humble to the bone. Thank you for noticing. People at my level don't really boast about our skills. Just like the sun doesn't need to prove it's bright. Anyhow, I already spoke more words to you than I did in the last 5 years to anybody, so it's time for you to go, and preferably don't come back, ever. It was a great pleasure and a true honor. Yeah, I don't care. Leave now. And in return for giving away my location, deliver this delicious meal to Uni. It's his favorite, a knuckle sandwich. Hey, do you want me to hit him in the face? Did I stutter? Oh, damn. No, sir. Of course, sir. On my way, sir. That's a very funny story. I enjoyed it. Fun! Nice! I'm happy with that. Now I need to deliver the knuckle sandwich to Uni. That's great. And for my friend Edwin, I need to go to the next to my house. So that's cool. Now that I'm here, I wonder about the second quest, the night hunt. It's hunt bear wolves. I need to kill 2 bears or 2 wolves. Fuck me. Well, we have wolf just there. I could try and see if I can find one and kill them. Okay, let me check kind of something about the hunting. How many points do I have? 91 over 100. I will need 200 to get to that point, the tracker. But I guess we can try. Well, that's happening faster than I imagined. I don't know where it is. Okay, I see the wolf. Okay, I killed one. New point hunting. Okay, I'll stop a second. Do I have any... I don't have anything. Okay, but I killed one of the wolf. Wow. I killed one. Skinned the wolf. And that only cost me half my health. So I guess 2 arrows could work if they run at me. Oh, that's perfect actually. Plantain, exactly what I need right now. Give me the arrow. I'm gonna eat the plantain. I'm gonna try to get myself to max health again. Yeah, I think there's still one more wolf, so we're gonna utilize that and try to kill it. Plantain, plantain. That's very nice. Lots of plantain, 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 and plantain. Okay, I'm full health. Let's check up the second one now. Second wolfie. Oh, I also going some XP here, so definitely gonna take the point here, and we need to continue hunting until we find the second one. So it's supposed to be here. Not gonna go too fast. I want to keep the energy for when I find it. I'm guessing it's a little bit further on towards the bisons, maybe. Oh, that's a camp. There are people on the camp. No, but there is a bison. Please don't attack me. I just want to get the goods. This is... Oh. Wisn't. Oh shit. That hurt like a motherfucker. Okay, I'm dead. Okay, I'm gonna load my game where I was killing the wolf. Okay, here we are back after killing the wolf and dying from the wizard. So let's try to find the second wolf. Keep some energy. Oh, I hear this. Where is it? Oh shit, it's here. I need to use the bow now. I see the wolf. I'll chase him. I got defended by... Stop running. Why are you running? Come back here, wolfy wolf. Got him! Oh my god, second wolf. Oh, require a knife. Don't have the... Okay. Stick and stones. And wolf. Woo! So apparently the spear is allowing us to defend ourselves. That's great. So now if I go in my quest and I quit on night hunt, yeah, I need to just talk to the guy. That's great. And I got a new point for hunter. Yoo-hoo! So let's get ourselves some XP, and we are needing to track this as quickly as possible. What about all of the other things? So steadier aiming with ranged weapons. Cool. Less noise while sneaking. Cool. So that's the most important one. Faster movement while sneaking. Yeah, that's okay. Additional resources for wild animals. That's great. Durability for weapons. Okay. Trap limit by 1. Slower some stamina consumption and faster bow drawing on crossbow loading. Great. That's fun. Okay, so let's go. What are we doing? Should we... Tutti is super far away. Huh? I don't want to do all of that. I guess we just go to Gostovia, deliver the knuckle sandwich, buy the things we need to plant, and then go here, plant, and then go to Denisha. Okay, let's go. Let's follow the road again. Is there another road? Yeah, let's follow the other road. See if we can find some goodies. Oh my god, I'm so proud we killed wolves. So I guess wolves are not that easy to kill. Cool. Alright, I'll catch you at Gostovia. I forgot about the bison camp there was. Let me see if I can find it again. The bison I died to. Oh, here's the bison. Here's the camp. Can I approach that without the bison agreeing on me? I think I can. Yeah, that sounds okay, huh? Okay, so dumped loot, apple. I see bronze arrows. That's always costing money. That's great. Okay, arrows are good. Stick, more arrows, arrows. Another bow. A recurved bow! Oh my god. Ho ho! Recurved bow is crazy. Some firewood, that's fine. Don't move too close to me, my friend. I'll take that just so I can see a wooden cup. More firewood. Anything here? That's great. That's great. What about you? What do you have for me? Meat bottle. Cool. Dumped loot flour. That's fine. I don't need all of that. I don't care actually. I see the bison, that's fine. Another goodie here. Nothing inside the tent. Outside the tent? Around the tent? What about you? What do you hold? Any beauties? No, nothing. Simple torch. Soon looking around. It's always difficult to catch things in those. They should allow us to highlight them at some point. It would be so much easier. I'm guessing it's to make things a little bit more difficult. I don't know. Stick, stone, stone, anything here? I think that's it. But we got a recurved bow. 52 health. But this is so much stronger. I will keep the bow. It's gonna die soon anyway. And I will keep that for when we have another quest. But that's amazing. That's great. I'm very happy with that. Oh, I'm very heavy though. What can I throw on the ground? What do I... firewood. I don't care. I will remove everything. What is also heavy? Wait. The clay. You know what? I'll keep just what I need. Amazing. Good morning, my neighbors. I need to flirt with someone. So if in here there is a women potential person there. So this is, what's the name? Bostow, right? Borowu. Borowu. Okay. And here there's, are you a dude? Oh, one of them. Okay. Romance. You're still a little bit young for me. Romance. Okay. Oh, I should base first. Spouse. Finding a wife is the first step to secure your dynasty survival. Your future spouse will move into your house and aid you in various tasks. One day she may provide you with an heir, but nothing comes easy. First you have to win their heart. So that's what I'm trying to do, is flirt. I need to flirt with someone to get them to love me and utilize that to get a wife. Oh, wow. This is beautiful beach, by the way. I want to see what they have in those barrels. Okay, I took a bath. Spike. I guess it's a fish. Oh, it's nothing for me to grab. Sad. Give me goodies. Okay, let's go try to flirt with her again. Oh, 29, yeah. And you're 24. And 24 is okay, though. Haha, fine. Romance. I seem very into it. Can I ask you something? Where do you come from? Tell me about your birthplace. Work can often get under your skin. Do you do in your spare time? Okay, autosave. She's happy. Since drinking is not a hobby, young lady, I would have to go with fooling around. In the very meaning of it. Wink. That's very funny. So I got it. People management. In order to maintain a thriving settlement, inhabitants need to provide for their small community by working. Villagers can be given a job by assigning them to a specific building when they are 18 years old or above. This can be set up in the management tab. When workplaces are finally occupied, production can be distributed in the building tab by selecting a desired building and altering the amount of goods a worker can do to craft. Workers we will take care of at some point. Not yet though. Not yet though. So by the way, next chapter is the wilderness, so I need to hunt boars or foxes. That's completely fine by me. I will first do my Gostovia quests. So I'll cut a little bit, and I don't think there's any goodies on that road, so I will cut. Where's Uni? Uni seems to be here. Hello, Uni. It's always nice to see you, Rasimir. Uni, hello, I've talked with Sambor. He's a real sweetheart, isn't he? The sweetest, like a jar of honey. That's Sambor for you. I see. He did tell me about my uncle, though, the story about the Lord of Orchards. He has some unexpectedly good storytelling skills, doesn't he? Yes, he really does. I was downright astonished by that. One time, I swear I went for over a year without speaking a single word. But when we were sitting by the fire, he remembered some anecdote. laughed out loud and began his tale, went from the total mute to the master of ceremonies. The narrative was so gripping it was hard not to listen. He even did voices, but after finishing he became silent again. I've never fully understood that side of him. A theater genius trapped in the body of a bear wrestler. He's actually asked me to give you something. Really? What was that? A knuckle sandwich. Yes, that sounds exactly like Sambor. So are you going to deliver it? Can't. I'm afraid I've lost it somewhere in the way. Smart lad. But if he asks, I'll tell him you knocked me all cold. Just out of curiosity, what did Sambor tell you about him become part of the pack? He said that you were looking for the best to recruit and that he was an obvious choice. Yeah, that seems like something he would say. Yeah, he was definitely full of crap. It's not a pleasant memory, but I believe you deserve to know the whole story. We didn't recruit him. Well, I guess we did. Jordan did. But it wasn't a matter of choice. When Jordan and I started to follow his mission together, we were rather successful. Everything was going smoothly. Too easy even. We were doing a lot of good, putting many well-deserved smiles on oppressed faces. That's when we let our guard down. There was a secret guild formed by a few of the higher-ranking knights and barons. We called them the Vendors. Bunch of really heartless bastards. Their most lucrative business was selling a living merchandise. And no, I'm not talking about animals. Please, don't say it. Slavery was strictly forbidden in that realm. The queen was adamant about that. Well, the vendors had their own set of rules to follow. They caged them like cattle, mostly women and children, forced to fight rats for the poor little ration they were being given in the damn dungeon they were held in. The guild preferred quantity over quality, so they didn't care about disease, and they didn't tend to wounds. I think I'm going to be sick. Sometimes it took them weeks to get the dead out of the cages, survival of the fittest, or rather outlasting to the least fortunate. It was simply horrible. If you ask me, all of the damn guild deserved a cruel and slow death. But that wasn't how we operated. Jordan made it very clear for day one. We were never to take a life. That was the most important of rules. Anyway, we managed to get everyone out, the carriages full of broken people. Even the horse kept their head low, mourning. The despair in the air was even more poisonous than the stench of rotting flesh. And in all that, we forgot to make ourselves safe as well. We were caught by mercenaries who brought us to the torture chamber. Yeah, this gruesome place had an even worse room than inside. Unbelievable. The vendors weren't in their patient mood, so they sent their worst torture right away. I was horror-struck, truly petrified, could barely breathe. Your dad didn't say a word, just like me. His eyes were relaxed but focused. I realized he wanted me to be calm as well, but I just couldn't. He went first. The torturers strapped Jordan to a chair and just started swinging. His fists were like anvils. Every hit drew ball and broken bones. In a matter of seconds, Jordan's face looked like a bloody pulp. The only thing poking through was his smile. It was one of the many times I wonder if he was even human. The torturer quickly realized that he needed different tools for such a unique specimen and went to grab his blades. That's when Jordan started talking. He was making him offers, one after another, but the torturer just kept caving his torso, like he was preparing a steak to be grilled. There was so much blood I could taste it in my mouth. I wanted to pass out, to run away from all that, but I couldn't. My heart was pounding, way too fast. That's horrible. Suddenly, the torturer stopped. He looked at me and back at Jordan. This was the only thing he said. If you're lying, you're going to watch me do the same to him. I was about to puke, but Jordan just nodded. So he untied us both and helped us escape. There were more mercenaries on our way, heavily armed. No one stopped us. Even they were terrified of that guy. We managed to get out in one piece. Well, we managed to get out alive. Jordan's wounds wouldn't heal for weeks, and even after that, he was scarred so badly. It looked like he had a chainmail stitched to its skin. But we escaped death. We had escaped death, and its emissary became one of us. The torturer, it was Sambor, wasn't it? Yes. I'm no word. I'm sorry that happened to you. Don't be. The path we walked on, it was our choice. We knew the risk. How could you want a person like that among your troop? You think I wanted that cutthroat anywhere near me? I couldn't get a wink of sleep with him around for days. I was constantly watching my back, watching his every mood. So why didn't you blow him off? That's simple. Jordan made a deal with him, promised him the only thing that mattered to that brute, which was money. A whole lot more than what the guild was paying him, and a cut from every heist that we hid. But couldn't you just pay him off or run away? That was not the way Jordan did things. He was a master liar, but when he gave someone his word for real, he never backed down. Besides, as we later found out, what Sambor wasn't evil in his nature. He was just a true soldier. Did what was asked of him. Jordan spent hours talking with him, explained our rules of conduct. Sambor never broke any of them, not once. That's incredible. Your lives, I mean. I don't think I would ever be able to handle all of that. Honestly, I hope you'll never have to. I've been through a lot, and after all these years, the thing I wish the most is to have a boring life. I'm not a type of person to get bored. That's always something to do. I'm glad to hear that. Then my next request won't be boring at you at all. Sure thing. What do you need? I need you to go to Borowo, find Ida, and get my teeth back from her. Consider it done. Okay, cool. I will do that. That's amazing. It's not too late. I can buy stuff. Where is Edwin? Edwin, you're working, aren't you, little scoundrel? Hi, Edwin. Show me your wares. First of all, price. I will keep the axe. Apple wine. Iron arrow. Bronze arrow. Deer skull. I'll keep that for bold decoration. That's fine. Wooden hoe. Shovel. Meat bottle. Wine bottle. Apple, flour, fur I'll keep just because. Rye grain with keep. Meat, poppy seeds. I'm never gonna plant poppy, so you keep that. Planks I'll keep. Wooden cup. The clay, sure. Okay, now I think we have 13 cabbage. No, we have 13 of them. So I need to get myself enough to replant the cabbage for this season. So I will need cabbage seeds. I will need 30 minus 13, which is 10. 17. That should be enough to last us for this season. And we will do the rest another time. Okay, amazing. Now that all of that is done, let's go home. Okay, now that we're here, let's put things down. So here we have... Actually, plantain is on resource storage, but I'll put everything here. Great. Let's put everything here as well. We have 30 cabbage seeds, so I remembered correctly. That's great. We have 23 fertilizer left. I will take a little bit of leather, 5 to make bags. Oh, I'll make 5 bags, sure. Amazing. And let's go plant those. Oh, new building, smithy, finally. Okay. Okay, let's plant our cabbage seeds here. It's happening. Let's go. New level from farming. We can increase the carry weight again. Oh no, that's in that's not here. Whistling summoned. We don't have a summon yet. Less stamina, harvest additional crops in the field. I think getting the XP up and starting this is going to be great, isn't it? Yeah, so 1 XP, 2 XP, and hopefully next year we can get the chance. Everything is so, that's amazing. Let's go to Dynasty very quickly because I see that the sun is still high. So we can probably do the quest for Alwyn. Okay, let's select the correct quests, and let's go see that lady. So it's here. Matilda. Hello there. Hi, my friend wants his water skin. My friend's water skin broke. I'm looking for someone who can repair it. I can repair it. As far as I can tell, it won't be particularly difficult, but I'm missing material. What do you need? Maybe I can get it. I think a few leather will do. These forests are full of wildlife. Do you think I can handle it? Sure. How hard could it be? I'll be back with the leather. So how many leather do I need? Hunt, deer, boar, 2, and I need to get some leather. Deer and boar, so I'll go get that right now. And it's great because all of those quests are getting me to hunt, which is exactly what I need. Hunting experience. Okay, so I see them there. Okay, missed the second shot. That's fine. 2 hits. Nice. Okay. One dead. Okay, this one will die as well, probably. Just want to see where. Okay, I see it there. I'm gonna catch this one, catch the other one, and come back. Yep, though. Cool! I'm getting better at this. I need to be a bit more patient, especially with those, because they... Oh, and I get some arrows back. That's fun. And the other guy is over there. I need to get him. It was towards there, right? Something like here. I think I see the stag. Yeah, dead stag. Bye. Cool. Okay, they go through here. This is a very beautiful village. I really like this. It's quite small. It's quite nice. Everything's painted. It's beautiful. Okay, hello. Hi. Task accomplished, dear lady. Here's the record in skin leather. There may be a lot of work. It's a very dear friend, isn't he? I'd just like to lend a hand to people in need. Water skins belong to Alwyn, a farmer in the nearby village, east of here. Oh, I know him. He's a good lad. Here you go, the water skin, good as new. Say hi for Alwyn for me. I will. Thank you for your help. Okay. Alwyn's story is on the way, baby. Nice. Let's go home, and I think it's going to be the end of the episode. It's already been time. Links. Oh, yeah, maybe I can hunt... I need to hunt... I think it's... What is it? Boar or foxes? Should we try to hunt a boar? Let's see how that goes. I see one over there. I see 2 over there. Let's see. If I go from afar like this... Stop moving, you big dummy. See, okay, he's facing me. One dead. The other one's running, probably gonna die at some point. I see him over there. He's hurt. Is there a third one? He died. That's 2. Is there still boars here? Yeah, I think there's one more. I would be very happy to finish this episode with some hunting. So boars are not that difficult to do. once you figure out how they work. Where's the last boar? Am I on top of them? Probably over there. Oh, here. Oh, he killed me! Oh, wow. Well, I died. Okay, he killed me! Wow. So violent. Yeah, I was a little health. I need to be a little bit more careful. I don't have a shield yet. I don't have anything yet. Ah! Tell me I'm not coming before lots of things I've just done. I should have saved. I'm so dummy. Oh no. Well, I should have saved. So I guess I lost the planting and I lost the Alvin quest because I died from a boar. I should keep saving after this happens. That is my fault. Well, I guess this is going to be the end of the episode. I told you I will show you the death when they happen. So here you are. This was a very deadly episode. I'm not very good at hunting apparently. Anyway, thank you all for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.